Welcome in as we take a look at the team needs of the Buffalo Bills this offseason. A reminder, hit that subscribe button. It's free and it'll help us grow. We appreciate you liking us and sharing with us, sharing with your friends, rather, about what we're doing here and checking us out at LandryFootball.com. Hit that subscribe button and you don't miss any of our football content that we have, NFL or college football. Well, Buffalo Bills, disappointing end of the season. They had a path that they thought might be the difference in them getting to the Super Bowl this year. But, when you look at it, they were deficient in some personnel areas, and that's the reason why they finished behind the Patriots, not just the record, but it's why they fell short. Look, they stood pat at wide receiver last offseason. They trusted the development of Keon Coleman rather than make a significant investment. Discipline, efficiency issues resulted in Coleman being on a healthy scratch multiple games during the year, and injuries only compounded the problem. As a result, the position became a revolving door. Khalid Shahir is the only Bills receiver to earn a grade above 65 percentile during the regular season. So that's a big need. Edge rusher, linebacker, defensive back. This roster, not Super Bowl caliber yet. And I think the key is going to be Brandon Beane, a general manager who can be a bit of a hothead and rabbit ears, has got to understand the flaws that and the mistakes that he's made, and he's got to fix it. The head coach took the fall for it. They've got to fix the roster. They look like, at times, because of Josh Allen, the best team in the league last year. But they were overcoming some serious flaws. Poor run defense. The lack of a number one receiver that we address. Addressing these needs can put this team into the Super Bowl. They need a number one receiver for Josh Allen. Since losing Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, Keon Coleman have failed. They got to get this right. Defensive tackle, one of the worst run defenses in the NFL last year. That could change if the team finds a big presence in the interior of the defensive line. Got to fix that. 2 guards. They have one weakness on the offensive line. That would be at right guard, where Osiris Torrance is stationed. However, David Edwards is an impending free agent, so they might need 2 guards here, depending on how they handle Edwards. Center, Connor McGovern is another talented blocker who will need to be re-signed or replaced. Pivotal. I think re-signing is the ultimate word for Edwards and McGovern. See if they can get that done. 2 linebackers, Matt Milano and Shaq Thompson, have contracts that are expiring. Milano usually plays at the Pro Bowl level, but he was really bad last year. They've got to make a sound evaluation of what they're getting there before they make a huge offer for him. But that's a big issue there. Corner. They need some help across Christian Benford. Tre'Davious White gave Buffalo some solid snaps, but he can't be relied upon to play that way again. Safety. Taylor Rapp was awful next to Cole Bishop last year until he got hurt. And Jordan Poyer took over. He doesn't have much time remaining in the league. So secondary is a big issue, giving up too many plays. Defensive end, Joey Bosa and A.J. Epinesa are set to enter free agency. So one of them is going to need to be retained, and they're going to have to add, I think, another one to the mix. I think Reggie Gilliam is a really good blocking fullback, but he's going to be a free agent and would be missed. They need to find that. They can find it cheaper, not the biggest priority, because they can fix this relatively easily. They got to do it. Backup quarterback. Allen is the only quarterback under contract. They need to get somebody that, again, if they need to sit Allen for a couple of weeks, it doesn't ruin their season. Matt Prater did a solid job for them last year, but his contract is about to expire. So they got to really look at what they're going to do at the kicker spot. Now, also, Mitch Wisnowski, the punter, is also entering free agency. So for a team that's close, they're close because of the quarterback. Need more playmakers, need to fortify that offensive line with good decision-making there. Got to fix the secondary. Got to add a defensive end. They got to get better against the run. They've got to get better in the secondary, and they got to get playmakers. So for a team that's close, recognizing that they're not one of the top 2 or 3 more talented teams in the NFL, the quarterback carries this team probably as much as any single quarterback does. and he puts them to that level. They don't need to be great everywhere else. They just can't stink like they have in some key areas, or else they're having a tougher road to the playoffs than having a Josh Allen to pull a rabbit out of the hat, which is only going to take you so far. Reminder again, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss our breakdowns of each and every NFL team. Appreciate you joining us. Talk to you again next time, everyone.